Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm just going to go ahead and start off by saying that right over there is a constant, like a dripping sound. We have one of those herb grower things that you get on Amazon that grows like basil and stuff, and it's filtration thing or water, whatever you want to call it, makes a dripping sound, so hopefully that won't bother you. I'm also going to be using some soft speaking and some whispering because I'm still having a hard time with my throat and everything right now. I've been pretty sick. Thank you to those of you who left me like nice comments. I appreciate it. And as promised, I'm going to get on now to these other Ulta magazines. So if you want to see the first one, that was this one. And that was in my last video, so I've already done that one. I do have two of the same one, so I think I'm going to reserve this one. Like I mentioned, I'm going to save and do one with no speaking. So I'm going to film this one with speaking, and then I'm going to do the same one with this magazine with no speaking. Okay, so between the time that I filmed the last video and now, one of my roommates or his girlfriend has looked at this magazine, and I actually think it was him who was looking at it, which I don't mind. So some of the perfume has been opened as well, but that's okay. The other thing I want to tell you is, oh, that's my stomach growling. If you don't watch or haven't been watching Coachella online, I would highly recommend you do that. They have the YouTube channel, which is on the main part of YouTube, and you can find it that way. Or you can go to their website, and they have 3 different channels. I don't live in the same time zone, so I'm watching it. God, sorry. I just drank a bunch of like probiotic juice, and I was really hungry too, so you're hearing a combination of like liquids digesting as well as me being hungry, so I apologize. Okay, so anyways, Coachella, if you are interested, I would suggest you watch it. I've been watching it on the Apple TV. It's really cool. So the first thing I'm going to do before I start is to light this Yankee candle. This one is in the color Midnight Sky. Let me smell it again real fast. Okay, one of my favorite smells in the entire world is the smell of a Christmas tree, and second to that is those evergreen candles that you get around Christmas time. That is my most favorite smell, hands down, and I think there's something about it that's just so nostalgic. And then the combination of that smell with a cinnamon candle is my favorite, because my mom used to burn them, I think, around Christmas. So I have lots of little evergreen candles that I have for Christmas time. My mom and my sister came to visit me last weekend, and we went to a few different stores, but we went to TJ Maxx, which in my town has a pretty big home goods section. And my favorite section in there is the candles. So we each got a lot of candles. My most favorite one I actually let my sister have because she's the one that found it. But this one, God, as you can see, this one's pretty big. It's like the size of my hand. It kind of smells, I like it because it smells like a few things. It smells like the evergreen candles that I like. It also smells like not just my boyfriend, but the way that some boys smell when they get out of the shower and either put on deodorant or cologne or something, which is weird to say, but it's a nice smell. So evergreen is really strong. strong. I don't even know if there's evergreen in here, but to me, that's what it smells like. And soap. So it's got like a soapy evergreen man smell. And I liked it especially because this will be one that my boyfriend and my roommate probably won't find to be too overpowering. So I haven't trimmed the wick. I'm just going to pinch off the wick because I don't mind doing that. I've already burnt this for several hours when I got it. So I'm just going to go ahead and light that. So I'm going to move this off to the side. But I just wanted you guys to know that it's there because it's going to help me relax. And I also just had a nice bath, which seems to have helped me with my sickness a little bit. Okay, so before I even open this, I'm just going to start with these samples because they were already out. The first one is Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. I think I've reviewed this one before, but let me just smell it. It does have a pretty nice smell. I used to have the one that was just, what was it? Is there one that's just Daisy by Marc Jacobs? Because I'm pretty sure I have that one and I liked it. I actually like this. Oh yeah, Daisy. No, I didn't have that. Just kidding. My sister has this. That's why I thought that. So between the two of them, I think they both smell pretty much the same, except this one has more of a smell kind of like your grandma would wear it. Which I don't mean that in a mean way, but to me, the smell I associate with this one, it has like a sweeter smell, kind of like your grandma or an older woman might have, which is only speaking from experience. My grandma, I think, smelled like this. Whereas this one smells pretty much the same, but it's a little muskier. So I'm not sure I'd be wearing either one, but I know my sister has this one and it smells okay on her. I also save these. I like to cut them and I put them in my dresser drawers or in my closet because sometimes, like, our house here is carpeted and sometimes a closet, you know, can get a little like musty, but I've figured out how to combat that problem, which is with these and also just keeping the air circulating really well. So I like to use these until they lose their scent, and I also put them in my suitcase, either when I'm traveling or right before I'm traveling and after. So like right now, my suitcases in the closet have these in them. I don't know why I thought that's a good idea, but I like it, and I've just always done that. The next one is, this one's got Julia Roberts on it, and this one is by Lancôme, Paris, La Vie est belle, Life is Beautiful, the fragrance of happiness. Let me smell it. This was the one that was already open. Excuse me. That's interesting. I actually like how that smells. I would probably not wear it. It's a little too strong for me. But this does really smell like something I would probably buy for my mom, like for a Christmas gift or for her birthday. I think she would really like that. I mentioned, plus my mom really likes Lancôme. I mentioned in another video, like, to me, it's hard to find a perfume that I really like, because to me a lot of them smell the same, or they smell too much like alcohol, or they're too sweet. So did have one. I'll have to go dig it out. I have to order it online, and it's in a really cute little bottle, and it's kind of like a musky vanilla sort of smell. And I'll show that to you guys in another video, but that's my favorite perfume. I used to wear Clinique Happy Heart back in the day, and that was my favorite. Okay, so the cover, as you can see, has this edition is Sunday, March 15th through Saturday, April 4th. Sale, anyways. 21 days of beauty, including benefit brow bar, free brow wax with any $50 benefit service, benefit mascara. So they're featuring benefit on the cover. I think I said in the last video I do have some benefit products. I couldn't remember if the Hoola bronzer, who makes that, and I'm pretty sure now I think it's benefit. I didn't go and check, but I just remembered. I think it's benefit makes it. So I do have that. Don't have any other mascaras or anything that I know of. Okay, so right away I'm just going to tell you guys, I like to circle the things that are either things I would like to buy or things that I already have. So the first thing I see is there is this Urban Decay. This is eyeshadow primer, and this has anti-aging. Now, I did not know that. I guess that's a feature, a new feature. As far as I know, this original one doesn't have that. This is the one I have and have had for a long time. I've had many of these, whether they're in little tubes that they give you and samples that have a little wand, or like in the big tube. But I've never used the squeeze tube before, and I actually like that idea better because I find that the wand is really awkward to use, and like when it runs out anyway, you can't get all the product. So I've had to find videos that show like how to, you'd think it would be common sense, but things like cut open the tube, which is actually pretty hard to do because it's a hard tube, and scrape out the product, but it dries up pretty fast. So I'm glad it's in a little tube like this, or at least it looks like it. So you could probably get the most out of that one. So I would definitely buy that one. Then I see some, what is this? Calvin Klein lipstick, Bare Minerals, I'll circle that. I do have the Bare Minerals loose powder. It's in like the lightest color that they have, and it's not something that I would wear every day, but like on a weekend like today, if I don't feel like putting on a ton of makeup and I'm going out somewhere that I can just like wear sunglasses or be outside, or I'm just running to the grocery store, it's actually pretty good for that. It gives you pretty good coverage, but I find that even on my skin as light of a color as I have, it still is a little dark. But I do like it. It does kind of feel like you have to use a lot, even though I know that they advertise like you don't need a lot, but I know I personally, it takes a lot. What else do I see? Laura Geller, Stila. Alright, I'm going to circle these. These eyeliners by Stila are actually really good. They're highly pigmented. I have a black one that came with a kit that someone gave me, and I only use the black one for like either if I'm doing makeup for other people or if I'm doing like a costume look where I need black. So I don't personally wear black eyeliner. I wear brown or dark brown, or all different colors, but not black. So I do have a blue. It's not, I don't believe it's this same blue. This is like a excuse me, this is like a very metallic blue color. But I do have this sort of purpley brown, brownish one. What else do I have? I think I have a green as well. and those are really good. They're really creamy and easy to use. Do not have this Butter London, but I do also have some Stila lip glosses that came in a pack that somebody bought me for Christmas. I really like lip glosses, and I think that the Stila ones are really pretty, but I don't wear them a ton because I don't like the feeling when you wear lip gloss, and I have really long hair, so my hair tends to always get blown around and find its way into the lip gloss, which is not cute, especially if you're wearing colored lip gloss or pigmented lip gloss that will smear. And also it leaves like a ring on your mouth, and even though I know a trick for how to get rid of that, it's kind of annoying to have to reapply, so I don't wear it often, but I do like their lip glosses. I also have some Bliss, some products by Bliss. It's not this one, it's I think I said in the other video, it's like a stretch mark cream or something, which came as a sample with something I ordered, but I think they sell it as a, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not a stretch mark cream, but it basically is. That makes no sense, but I don't know what it's called. But it came as a sample. Let's see. Let's not catch the house on fire. That would not be good. Okay, the next thing is more Bare Minerals. This one is the Smoky Eye. I don't have that. These are a few different eyeshadows. They're actually really pretty. My friend has some, and as well as this like shimmery color, and they're actually really nice. So I don't have money to be spending on makeup right now, but I would, in a pinch, I would buy these if I needed to. There's more Bare Minerals. There's these brushes. I don't have these brushes. I actually have the original Bare Minerals, and I have it in the lightest color. And I wish, one thing that I love about it is that it has this lid that twists to close. It's like a counterclock or a clockwise turn. I wish that all loose powders had thought of that, or could do that. I don't know if that's a patent or something that Bare Minerals only has, but I've been using the Clinique loose powder for years, and I always wish that it had a lid like this, because it's so annoying when you open it and there's powder all over the inside, and then after you use it you cannot help but get powder around the rim, so you're losing, I don't know how much product, like every time you use it. It's a little amount, but over time that really adds up. Next thing is some Smashbox. I do have Smashbox. I also have these lip glosses. Again, came in a sample, not a sample, you know, what the little version, miniatures, which someone gave me again for Christmas. Majority of my nice makeup that I have been Christmas gifts or birthday gifts. And I believe I have a small Smashbox palette. I still have been meaning to give you guys a tour, or not a tour, but like show you my makeup desk. It's a desk that I got from IKEA, and I have a drawers that all my stuff goes in, so I still need to show you. So I'll have to show you the Smashbox stuff. I don't think that I have any Tarte Cosmetics. I do have some of these what are these? I believe these are like a tinted lip moisturizer or something, and I don't know if the one I have is by Tarte, but I do have a couple of them. What else? Okay. You guys know I love the metallic, the 24/7 Glide-On pencil. And what color is that? I don't know. But I have it in like a copper color, a gold color. These are really good and super pigmented as well. And they go on really easily. They're not hard to use. This one is a lip pencil, which I'm sure is amazing. Let's see. I think, okay, for Christmas, I had asked for the Naked, I thought the Naked 2 palette. I'm not sure. There's so many now, but I have the first one, which is the one that's like, feels like felt or velvet. And I've almost used it all up. It's my favorite thing ever. And I believe the one I have now, I'm not going to go get it because it's in the other room, is this one, Naked 3. And I say that because I used this one, Strange, Limit, Nooner, Liar, Mugshot, daily, almost daily. I've been using those. And I don't know right now at this moment if these other ones are in there. So I might have the Naked 2 one, but I think it's Naked 3. I'll have to check. But they're amazing. So good. My favorite color is this Limit color. Which in the other palette, a similar color, is the color Naked. I believe it's called Naked, and that's like a neutral crease color that's just amazing if you don't want to put on a ton of makeup. All you need is that. It's awesome. And you have, I don't know who Becca is. And you have Too Faced. I have used this Too Faced eyeshadow Insurance before in a sample. I don't know what else I would have from Too Faced. Oh, I lied when I said about Tarte earlier. I do have a mousse, like a eyeshadow mousse. Okay, then you got a contour kit, more Stila, so I'm just gonna put a check. Lorac. Don't think I have any Lorac. Laura Geller. Calvin Klein. Flawless. Benefit. I think that the Hoola bronzer is by Benefit. Bare Minerals has these nice lip oil balm. That sounds really nice. Rich, oil-rich formula with luscious color and slick shine. The comfortable color stain. And you've got the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. If you don't want to spend a ton of money on a makeup palette, then you should probably buy this one from Urban Decay because it has all of the really, I think, staple colors that you would need if you wanted to do like a neutral look, like if you want a Marilyn Monroe type of a look. That's the only way I know how to call it. It's Marilyn Monroe. I told you I do have something by Bliss. Derma Blend. I do have something by Derma Blend, but I'm not sure. Again, it's a sample. I'll have to make a sample video. Dermalogica, I do have a sample of that. This Murad stuff, I'll tell you again, this one is actually the one that I have. This is the Rapid Age and Pigment Lightening Serum. Actually, you know what? Mine, this isn't the same. Mine has a blue label. But the ingredient in it, which I think lightens your skin, is called hydroquinone. Mine is just I don't think it's an age spot one, but it's just a pigment lightening serum. It doesn't really bleach my skin. This says 85% so spots lighten in 1 week, but I didn't. But again, I didn't use any of these other products. I only used the one for skin lightening to correct some like pigmentation issues I had in my skin and some discolored places, I didn't find that I noticed very good results. And also, this pump I was talking about in the other video there's a stick that's in here, which they must have removed for the purposes of taking this picture. And that's what the product comes out of. And then here, somewhere in the head, there is a spring. And then the product comes out here. But unfortunately, at some point, this spring has rusted or something, even though I've taken good care of the bottle. And now, when you can't pump it, like the product won't come out of the pump. So I have to open it and get the product off of the stick, which I don't particularly like to do because then I'm touching it and putting it back in. So I guess it could work for you if you used it with some of their other products, but I will not be buying it again. I also do have some Strivectin products. Again, it came as a little sample, and I think it was an eye cream or something, and I do remember liking that. Okay. Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford. I was saying I think it's that stuff that has to do with the melons that her doctor discovered or found. That's the ice maker. Okay, then you got this Perfume MD. I actually have a book that someone put on the work table at work of like things to give away, and it was a book all about Perfume, written by Dr. Perfume, about skin and how to take care of your skin. So I think I might use that in a video as well because it's pretty interesting. Perfume, even though I don't own any, I have tried some samples that I've gotten from Sephora, and if I had the money for it, I would definitely be buying these products because as far as I can tell, these are some of the best ones that actually do give results to your skin. Then you've got all these different perfumes. You have the Daisy, Michael Kors. I actually really like Michael Kors perfume. Saint-Tropez, SC. I think I do have a couple SC colors. If I did, it would be more of a mint color. But I will show you that in another video. And you actually do have these. I don't know how to pronounce these. Do people say EOS or do you say EOS or I don't know, but I do have this. I have a red one that someone gave me at work for a Christmas gift, and it came on a card where the lip balm itself looked like Rudolph's nose. So I really do actually like that. I'm very skeptical when it comes to lip balms, even though I do use them, because I like to find one that doesn't leave a residue on your lips, like it won't make that line on your mouth, if you know what I mean, like later in the day and you have to wipe it off. And I find that this doesn't do that, so that's really nice. And it's very moisturizing. Then you have these Body Shop body butters. This little drawer organizer is very similar to what I have in my drawers, except mine is a plastic one. This is buy one get one 50% off from Japonesque. I don't have anything by them, but I do enjoy looking online at their makeup brushes, and I really like, is this one Japonesque? I like in this picture the handles. I've never seen that in the ones I've seen online, but they make a good contour brush that I want to buy. Then there's this Maybelline stuff. If you saw my last video, I'm not even going to talk about Maybelline. And if you want to know why, you can go see my last video. I kind of am mad at them. I have lots of Revlon stuff. I told you in the last video that the highlight color and the under eye color that I use every day are from Revlon. And I was wrong. They're actually from L'Oreal, but they're very similarly packaged because they're individual eyeshadows and they look very similar. You got some NYX, or NYX, some people say. I have a couple nude eyeshadows from there, as well as an eyeshadow that I use for contour, and then eventually I bought the correct, I guess it's like a bronzer, but it's like a grayish brown color, and it's really nice on my skin. And then you got L'Oreal. This video's gonna be so long. Oh. Now, I'm going to circle this. This is the L'Oreal Brow Design Pencil. I don't have that, but what I do have, and it's now about, even though this isn't totally to scale, the thing I have now is only about this big. It has the lid here that the pencil is in, and the tip of it is actually a sponge tip instead of a brush tip. And I use that sponge because it's a really precise point on the end, and I use that to wing out my eyeliner. And it looks really nice. You can make a really clean line with it. So I've been using that for years, and I clean it, don't worry, I clean it, but it's just the best thing. It's even better than a brush. You know how I feel about the Ulta brand. Okay, you have all these different bronzing products. Some Aveeno Positively Radiant. I also talked about that in the other video. I maybe would buy that again. It doesn't really actually brighten your skin, but it does do a good job of like smoothing your skin and making it feel nice. Then we have, I don't use any of these. I don't color my hair. But we do have, oh, my battery's gonna run out soon. One of these singles of the Urban Decay eyeshadow, which I will circle. I also said I love these because the way they're made now, used to be they were just in a little package like this, and they weren't shiny. They were sort of a matte metallic color. Now they're actually shiny, and you can put your finger, let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, you can actually put your finger under here, like all the way on the bottom, and push very lightly, and the whole inside pan, so all this part inside, pops out, and then you're left with a case that you can put it back in. And I actually have a special little case that comes with a mirror. You can open and shut it, and it has 4 holes that you can put the Urban Decay eyeshadows in for when you travel or whatever. So like right now I have 4 of my favorites in there that I'm using at the moment. They are kind of expensive, but they last a very long time, especially if you have other makeup you use. Like I have a few Urban Decay colors like this that I don't use them a ton because they're just super shiny and sparkly, and I save them for special occasions. The magazine is falling apart. Okay. You have 20% off coupon for guests. I don't know what that's for. Okay. Straightening irons. There's some Ultra Chi. I don't know what an Ultra Chi is, or if I have an Ultra Chi. I do have Chi, and I've used it for many years, and before that I had one. It's black. It's just the classic one. They're ceramic. And if you've never used a ceramic hair straightener, you can really tell the difference between that or like a metal plated one. They don't damage your hair nearly as bad. I'm sure no heat on your hair is very good for it, but I also use a protecting spray. But it's so good, and I've only ever bought 2, and the reason I had to buy another one was because I think I dropped my old one and it broke. But I have dropped my new one countless times and it has never broken. So if you take care of it, it should last you a long time. And you have these curling wands. I do have a curling wand, but it's by Chi. And someone, I think it was Candy Johnson, made a YouTube video showing how if you don't want to spend the money on a curling wand like this one, there's a video for how to take the clamp off of your curling iron and make a wand like this. And I think it's actually pretty safe if you do it correctly. Next, we have this Chi Silk Infusion. I have that. I guess I'm talking too loud. I should start whispering. I've had that for years. Ever since I got my first Chi, I've been buying lots of Chi products. I also have this. This one is a iron guard. This one is a spray that you spray on your hair. It's like a heat protector spray, and it helps straighten your hair. Don't use too much of it or your hair will just become crispy. But if you use it right, it helps to make your hair super shiny, and it like locks in the moisture so you don't burn your hair or damage your hair. This infusion is to help smooth frizz and everything when you're drying your hair. It's in a bottle that's pretty small, but you literally only need a dot, maybe not even as big as my pinky nail, and you rub it all around and put it through your hair, and then I keep blow drying my hair. You don't want to use too much because it is really sort of oily, and yeah, just don't use too much or it'll make your hair feel greasy. And I have another Chi product, but it's not on here. But both of them are very good, and they smell really nice as well. Kenra, I do have some Kenra hairsprays. I haven't used them in a while, but my mom really likes them.